The 38-year record of not showering was the longest recorded achievement of its kind, accomplished by Kali Singh, just before being surpassed by a man called Hygiene, who refused to shower for the most of his life, even escaped the attempts of others that tried to falsely give him a shower. The not showering behavior is not the only strange thing about him. Hygiene dug himself a hole to sleep in and usually pick his food from trash or found it on the road. Literally on road. Cause animals that got hit by the cars and die became one of his meals. Hygiene believed that soap and water might cause a disease. Well, that might sound absolute foolish to you. It makes no sense how washing could harm you unless you live in Europe during the last medieval centuries. You would take these words as an advice. The spreading of the plague in the 14th century and the poor knowledge about the disease and how it is transmitted, Europeans didn't do well in preventing its expansion. In reality, they did quite the opposite, by banning the public baths and considering taking a shower with water and steam as an unhealthy habit that would open up your pores, making you more exposed to the infected air. To be clear, not showering or the prohibition of the public baths are not the main grounds that led the plague to cause the death of more than 20 million people, but maybe changing clothes or doing laundry could have made the catastrophe slightly less worse. After the Black Death period passed and people were back to their normal lives, personal hygiene standards didn't fully return to usual, where we can see the bad impact of this disease and how it changed the meaning of cleanliness in Europe, not just on the ordinary people but also on the elites. Health Journal medical record maintained by the court physicians of Louis XIV revealed that from 1647 until his death in 1715, Louis XIV had taken just one bath. He only cleaned his face every 2 days with a cotton swab immersed in ethyl alcohol. Swabbing with cotton immersed in ethyl alcohol and rubbing with perfumed sponge, they all are techniques that Europeans developed as alternatives to using water and taking a full bath, or avoid fully wash their bodies. For some reason, I didn't find a video of these ancient people explain how they apply such techniques. But what I did found.
Add a little water to it. It's a little bit like camping.
The man in this video is showing us how astronauts do shower in space because of the microgravity in space. Dealing with water is not easy as it is on Earth, and taking a full shower is not even an option there.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Apollo 11 is one of the greatest missions that humankind ever done, and the splashdown of the spacecraft with 3 astronauts in the Pacific Ocean. It is an image that confirms the successful completion of the mission. This achievement is so big that there are a lot of different perspectives in how they consider this as an achievement and which part will be remembered when the Apollo 11 mission is mentioned, some are impressed in how they did launch or by the spacecraft itself, or how they were able to film in the space, or like some says how they fake it. But between all of these perspectives there is a unique one, a slap in the face. This is what the Navy rescue swimmers said about the others, describing the horrible smell that hit them after opening the Apollo 11 spacecraft hatch. Despite the historical moment they're facing, their noses couldn't ignore the smell of going 6 days in the space without changing a cloth or taking a bath. And I'm pretty sure they will never forget this detail, and it will be marked in their memories forever. A scene in psycho horror movie had reset the acceptability for violence and changed the standards of American horror movies. Did also change how some of the movie viewers perceived shower from then on. Even Janet Leigh, the actress in this scene, said that she stopped of taking showers and she only takes baths since then. A scene lasting less than 1 minute shows a woman being stabbed to the death while taking a shower. Over 54 cuts and a whole week to film. This murder scene is unlike the usual ones, and every shot tells something. I'm not here to analyze the whole scene, and there's a link in the description, more detailed if you want. Carrying an arm or an object to defend yourself into the bathroom is the last thing you would think of. Maybe because no one is supposed to access the bathroom while you're totally undressed there. If we say that the bathroom symbolizes privacy in this shot, then maybe it tells you that your privacy is a power until someone accesses it. I'm not sure if you did understand something from this video. I barely do, but I just wanna say, don't worry. You probably won't gonna die cause of a shower or a bath. Like a Muhaji who died at the age of 94, a few months after his first bath in 60 years of dirtiness.